Hi there. Welcome to Apple World North. She'll go to her father, and she'll be like, Father is the best. He has everything sorted out. He doesn't have a babysitter. He doesn't have a culinary expert. He doesn't have a security. He lives in a condo. There's a video flowing of one of Kim Kardashian's children hurrying to their caretaker as opposed to needing to remain with her. So it seems as though Northwest is having a truly difficult time living away from her father, Kanye, and she has as late gotten down on Kim for utilizing babysitters and gourmet specialists as opposed to investing quality energy with her during another episode of The Kardashians. Kim was grumbling about North requesting to move in with Kanye on the grounds that he doesn't have a group of individuals to deal with his children, and he invests quality energy with them doing basic things like cooking together. Kim even admitted that North separates in tears each time she needs to leave her father. And this news comes only weeks after a Kardashian insider spilled the tea on how long Kim really spends with her children, keeping in mind that many fans are saying it's miserable that North can't live with Kanye. Kim K's allies are persuaded Kim is a superior parent. Yet what precisely did North say regarding the reason why she likes to live with Kanye, and what is Kim's opinion about this? We should get into it. We make our own food. That is astounding that you make ramen. Like extraordinary. Kim Kardashian might have isolated herself from Kanye West. However, she has a smaller than usual Kanye residing in her home, and Northwest is demonstrating consistently that she's determined to uncover a large number of Kim sought legal separation from Kanye, freely communicating worry that Kim would ruin their children and transform them into the up-and-coming age of distinction-fixated Kardashian powerhouses. Yet when Kanye initially began discussing his interests openly, a great many people scrutinized him for hassling him and making her seem to be a terrible mother anyway. The most recent reports are showing that Kanye's concerns weren't unjustifiable, and a Kardashian insider uncovered that Kim is, as a matter of fact, reveling the children a lot with material things while letting Nanny do the greater part of the raising and training Kanye first. The tea about Kim depending on Nanny a lot in his track. Simple with the game where he raps, I got love for the caretakers yet genuine family is better the cameras watch the children you all quit. Assuming the praise Kanye, then straight up called Kim out for overdoing it with giving the children an excess of stuff and said the children are, as of now, turning out to be excessively entitled and ruined anyway. When Kim was visiting with Jay Shitty back in May, she was boasting about how she handles everything solo, from preparing the children for school to preparing their feasts. Kim additionally guaranteed that she's holding it down without help from anyone else, and assuming the parts of both mother and father to the messes with you have no clue about what's happening. It's like I generally need to do one of my girls' hair, and it must be great and it must be done in a sure way. Afterward, this one requires me to put his shoes on. And they all need you, and they generally resemble full insane. Franticness cooking running are likes, it's wild some of the time they're battling and there's nobody there likes. It's me to play great cop and terrible cop, so that way is most certainly a test. However, little did Kim have any idea that her own children would wind up uncovering her, particularly her firstborn North, who is turning out to be more similar to her father each and every day. By the way, not long from now before Kim went on Jay Shatter's webcast to discuss being a solitary parent and preparing her children's feasts, her other little girl Chicago uncovered her in a Mother's Day card. Chicago made a card with a survey about her mother, and one of the inquiries was that the best thing she cooks is Shay's cooking. Kim then immediately attempted to cause some harm control and shared a photograph to demonstrate she feels comfortable around the kitchen, and composed bashful was off base. I truly do cook haha anyway. It seems as though Kim is losing the hold of her account on the grounds that not in the least did. One of her Kardashian insiders uncover her about investing almost no energy with her children, except for North, is currently openly guaranteeing she'd prefer to live with her father Kanye in light of the fact that he doesn't have caretakers. One Kardashian insider who addressed Life and Style last month said that Kim purchases the youngster all that they request, yet she's passing on the troublesome aspects of bringing up the children to the babysitters. This insider said that Kim is laying out around $100,000 per year to the caretakers to take care of her 4 little ones, adding that the children are most certainly ruined, assuming one of them is into space. She'll investigate, taking them to NASA Central Command. The source said anyway. The Kardashian insider immediately came to Kim's guard when they understood how terrible this makes Kim look. And they said Kim is working insane hours. So she basically has no other choice except to have a lot of babysitters dealing with the children. She is able to do truly cool things, and they're great children. The source said, adding that the babysitters work extremely extended periods for Kim in light of the fact that Kim additionally works a ton, like 14 to 16-hour days. Yet it appears as though fans are not accepting this thought that Kim K has 16-hour working days, and regardless of whether it's her decision since the amount more cash she wants, she could undoubtedly tone down the work to invest more energy with her children. On top of that, fans additionally saw that the children ain't exactly connected to Kim, and it seems as though she has no power over them. Stop! Likewise, a couple of months ago, there was a video that exploded. Little was racing to his babysitter when he got scared by the paparazzi, and it seemed as though he felt more secure with a babysitter than holding Kim's hand. Afterward, obviously there's North, who might be only 10 years of age, yet she's as of now defying Kim for sure, and uncovering her for not investing sufficient energy with her children. North really began doing this some time back. Furthermore, she straight up considered Kim out various times for acting phony via web-based entertainment, and focusing more on her devotees than her own children. It's truly essential to likewise do psychological well-being minds your companions and your loved ones occupied of your children, not your companions, and keeping in mind that Kim, at first attempted to dismiss N's remarks. It looks like she currently has what is happening on her hands since North is requesting to move in with her father and shooting Kim for utilizing babysitters and gourmet specialists as opposed to being a current parent in the November 2nd episode of the Kardashians on Hulu. Kim was seen griping to Kourtney how each opportunity North returns from visiting Kanye she cries and criticizes her for not carrying on with a more straightforward life. North, she'll go to her father, she'll be like, father is the best, he has everything sorted out, he doesn't have a caretaker, he doesn't have a culinary expert, he doesn't have security, he lives in a loft, and she'll begin crying, how about you have a condo? I can't really accept that we don't have a condo. Kim shared that North loves cooking, so Kanye generally invests energy with her in the kitchen, simplifying dinners, yet back at the Kim K house, the culinary experts deal with every one of the children's feasts anyway. Kim then, at that point, apparently tossed some shade at Kanye by proposing he ought not be adulated for following through with something as basic as cooking ramen, nor do we make our own food. That is astounding that you make ramen. You realize it's incredible, you know? However, fans are saying that Kim clearly doesn't comprehend that it's really not necessary to focus on ramen. It's tied in with investing quality energy with the children and truly being available. It sounds like North is saying she misses having quality time at home on the grounds that at Kim K's there's generally a group of individuals on deck to thoroughly take care of her, and she can't have an ordinary family day with her mother. In addition to the way that Kim conflicted with Kanye's desires and kept on uncovering her children via virtual entertainment and on her unscripted TV drama, there's something else that presumably adds to